It is a Wednesday. That means Cedric comes in for K-Patch, where we dispatch him on a certain topic and he films something for us career-related. And you've just been to France and literally got back yesterday.
Yes.
You're looking a little tired, Cedric.
You see the bags under my eyes?
A little bit, yeah. Usually it's really fresh, baby-faced looks, but today I can feel the jet lag. How was France, though?
France was good. It was a very charming and beautiful place. I have
Your
to say,
first time
Paris.
there?
Yeah, first time there. Paris was absolutely beautiful, even though it was gloomy most days.
Oh,
very
really?
Overcast.
Weather wasn't good.
And, yeah, but even with that added a sense of charm.
Yeah.
And then we had a chance to go to South France and go to the ocean and beach areas, and it was just absolutely gorgeous.
Wow, down to the south of France. That's where many Brits take their summer holidays, traditionally speaking.
Oh, okay.
And before low-cost flights, a lot of families would drive to the south of France.
Yeah.
They get a ferry across the channel, and it would take maybe 16 hours in total, and then you get there and it's paradise. Because in the UK, the summers can be still rainy and horrid. But yeah, France is a beautiful, beautiful country. Really jealous that you got to go there. Any good croissants and baguettes?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So I think half of the meals that I ate was just bread.
Yeah, lots of good
It was
bread.
delicious. Yeah.
They've got lots of strict apparently guidelines for baguettes and stuff, like the amount of ingredients you can use and what ingredients you can use. They're really a bit strict about their food standards in France. But I think it leads to lots of good food. And apparently kids as well, they learn the joys of eating good food and whole foods as opposed to fast foods that maybe in the UK and the US is a bit of an issue, right? That's all linked to today's topic as well, but we're not going to get to it just yet. We're going to talk about today's hashtag, which is ability or nungyok. And Cedric's laughing because I posted up a picture of me in an ugly Christmas sweater with some antlers on. My ability, I hope, is one to entertain, even through looking silly. If you had to pick out one ability, Cedric, that you're pretty confident in, what would you pick?
My ability to, let's see.
Obviously videos, because you have a knack for creating amazing videos.
Oh,
right?
well, I appreciate that. I'm trying to stick to something that is a little different from that. My ability to push through a workout.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you good at motivating yourself?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
So I'm pretty proud of that. I've been doing that for 10 years plus.
Wow.
And so just
pretty
to power
regularly
through,
for that whole time.
Yeah. Usually I would say on average, and this is average, 6 days a week.
Amazing.
On a good week, 7.
That's unbelievable.
On a bad week, maybe 5.
So even when you're feeling unmotivated, just 5 out of 7 days, which is still superb.
Yeah.
How do you do it? Because I think the longest time I've consistently exercised is maybe 2 weeks.
Right.
Seriously, in my whole life.
That's quite normal, I think. Well, your whole life.
Yeah, maybe it's below average. If you count just once a week as consistent, then playing football once a week maybe for a couple of years, but that's not really consistent enough.
Sure. I think it's a mindset thing. It's learning to discipline your mind to just go, no matter whether you feel like it or not.
You just don't have a choice.
I never give myself a choice. I'm not going to lie. Today, I did not go.
Usually
I go in the mornings.
Really?
Yeah,
At what time?
I want to say around 7:30.
Wow,
on
so
average.
Get it out of the way. And then you don't feel tired for the rest of the day? Your body's not aching?
No, you get kind of used to the small minor aches, you know.
Okay.
But no, it gives you energy more than anything.
Fantastic. Yeah, Sarah's saying, please tell us, Prince Cedric, how you do it. So it's the mindset, Sarah.
It's the mindset.
Just go on robot mode. I just have to go. I don't have a choice.
Right.
Yeah, I'm too lax with myself. I'm never strict. I'm it's
I'll help
okay.
you out with that.
One more donut's all right instead of going to the gym. Leon also says Cedric's ability is definitely making some awesome videos. Absolutely. Okay, so today's theme, it's kind of mukbang-esque, right?
Yeah. So we're going to show you some mukbangs with me and my friends, and the theme is really around modern mukbang versus maybe traditional mukbang.
Here in Korea. Oh, okie dokie. So something more modern, something traditional. And one of the reasons we're doing this, our writer said, was because it's the end of the year. There's so many hwaeshiks and gatherings, getting together with friends or company workers, your colleagues, and just going out and enjoying some food together.
That's
and
right.
some drink as well. So the first video we're going to check out is a modern one, is it?
Correct, a modern one, and this is going to be the chicken and beer combination, something that many of us are very familiar with.
Oh, I love it.
So let's take a watch.
Okay.
So today we're at a very popular restaurant here in Daejeon, and so we're going to go in. We want to take you guys along, so let's go. Go!
This is when you're down in Daejeon?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
this is last year.
The chicken and beer, the chimeg combination.
Yeah.
Oh!
So this isn't the fried chicken that we're probably used to with that combination.
What is that?
So this is like a curry chicken and pasta. Very delicious. Hey, Kate is a professional at this.
She's got the angle all right there.
Right. Hopefully the video's not stuttering on your guys'.
There's a bit of buffering.
Yeah. Look at that, it looks so healthy. So with this, our friend was a vegetarian, so there's a vegetarian option for her, luckily.
What is that? Just like
Just a salad and bread
Oh.
and some cheese.
Looks like a fancy restaurant.
Yeah, it's quite nice. So, again, this is a very popular combination for especially young people.
Yeah, the chicken and beer combo. But usually it's deep fried chicken, with a crispy outer.
Right.
Does that work as well? Like a curry chicken with a beer?
It does. I was actually very impressed.
Okay, there we go.
It looks tasty.
There we go.
Very moist.
Yo, this is like so juicy.
With pasta as well.
Right. Usually, maybe fries or something. If anything. So
today we're at a very popular
so just wanted to show you guys something a little different because I'm pretty sure many of you guys have seen just the fried chicken and beer combo, but this also works.
Yeah, to be honest, in the UK, going to the curry house at the end of a night used to be the traditional thing because they would open later than even the pubs.
Right.
And so you'd finish your alcohol, and if you wanted a bit more or you just wanted to sober up, you'd go and get curry. And with a beer, it does actually go pretty well. I've never seen that before, chicken curry and beer. And maybe you're fed up of eating too much fried food. It's a good option.
Right, yeah, trying to go a little healthier.
Yeah, I like it. Nice. We've got loads of videos from our listeners today, so we're going to try and get to as many as we can. So let's jump straight into Sarah's from the UK. You say this is for Cedric's food thing this week. I hope I'm in time for it. You are. Can we get... Is there any audio here? Okay.
So
there we go.
Cedric,
Yep.
I think this week's thing was eating.
You're right.
What are you unwrapping?
I say eating in Korean, yeah.
Sounds like you're snapping
So I've
something.
got
Oh, chocolate.
Oh, you must be
Yummy
familiar
stuff.
with this brand.
Yes, it's so popular in the UK. Do you know that brand?
I've had it, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, it's very like milky compared to like Hershey, which is more oily.
so weird.
Is it good? I miss that chocolate. They do
You
sell it
gotta
in
have
Korea
milk.
now.
With
Oh,
goat's milk.
some
What
milk.
kind of
Cow
milk?
milk isn't good.
Oh, goat's milk.
Oat milk is good.
What?
Goat's milk is
I need to
good.
try some goat milk.
I'm a bit fussy with milk, to be honest.
Oh,
Like,
yeah?
I didn't even like cow's milk by itself until
Can't
recently.
beat chocolate and milk.
Really? I see the combination of chocolate and milk. That's good. That's like basically you're creating chocolate milk in your stomach,
Basically.
I guess.
Wow,
Hey,
thanks for sharing.
That was lovely,
That's nice,
Sarah. I like it. Nice and simple as well. Mukbang doesn't have to be anything complicated, does
course.
it? Yeah.
No.
Chocolate milk. Is that a thing in the US? Like, just have a carton of chocolate milk when you're little?
Yeah, especially when you're little in schools. There's always the white milk option, chocolate milk, and if you're lucky,
Yeah.
strawberry milk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's always the third option.
You can, though, have chocolate milk at school
Yeah.
often. That's one of the
Yeah, yeah.
options. I guess for people who are more fussy and don't want just regular milk, or you just want to indulge yourself.
Right.
Oh, no, we never, ever had chocolate milk at school
Really?
in the UK. Like, never. That
You
would
guys
be
are missing out.
such a treat. Yeah. Why did we had horrible food? British food is famously bad, right? And when I was in school back in like the 80s, I sound old, don't I? It was terrible, the school dinner. So I used to not eat at school and just have a packed lunch, or my mum would bring something to the gate and I'd eat it, like
Really?
at the gate with my mum waiting there because she was a devoted Korean mother. Cam Cam says, I love goat yogurt as well. I've not tried either. What's the taste difference as well? Please do explain. We got one from Raul in Argentina as well. This looks like you're eating in front of your computer.
This is my food, my
That looks pretty
salad
healthy as well.
with
Properly,
melon with tomato,
Wow.
with the lettuce, with the carrot,
Is it
some
avocado?
peas, some olive oil.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I missed the meat. What was the meat?
Yeah,
And
what is
this
that?
is the chicken,
Chicken. Okay.
the Milanese.
Chicken Milanese.
This is salami.
Oh, with
This,
salami.
cheese.
Wow.
Let's see it. We want to see the mukbang part.
Salad.
You know it's a serious salad when you eat it with a knife.
From the
Yes, absolutely. We need to chop it up.
mayonnaise
That looks so healthy, Rao.
with a melon.
There's like hardly any
It's
carbs
a
there.
perfect meat, perfect lunch for a hot day.
Oh yeah, because it's summertime down in Argentina. You look like you're really enjoying that, Rao. Having that
And
balance
today,
of a bit of
35
protein
degrees, and
and the
that's
veg.
it.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Thank you, Rao.
Bye-bye.
Low carbs.
I need to take that on board as
Oh,
well.
man.
Raul has shown us many times before he's a big fan of like making pizza at home and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and so it's usually a lot of carbs, but that looked perfect with a bit of salami as well. Do you ever do a mukbang just at home, Cedric? Just randomly?
Oh, mukbang, like...
Just filming yourself?
no, I mean,
No.
usually there's a purpose. Yeah.
Has to be an occasion. It's a bit weird to film yourself eating. Like before
Right.
the whole mukbang craze, and when it first came out in Korea, I remember thinking, what on earth is going on?
I thought the same thing.
Yeah,
I thought it was dumb.
Why are people watching this as well? Like, I
Right.
thought that was really dumb. But now, if you're a YouTuber, that's a normal thing to do, right?
Right. Obviously, I went on the bandwagon, and I've
Yes.
seen you actually do
Yes.
lives and just eating.
I love it. Like
Yeah.
when I'm eating alone, I've done it a few times, and then you get like live interaction with listeners, and I feel less lonely as well.
Sure.
So it's not really a mukbang. I just want company when I'm eating dinner. So I love it. Thanks for
Right.
joining us, guys, when we do that. We've also got one. I think we got time for Unitas here. She sent in her niece's mukbang. Oh, kids eating is the cutest, especially when they get it everywhere. Oh, she's good at. She's better at using a spoon than my daughter, who's like 4 years old. Seriously. Oh
yeah.
Let's stuff it
Little
into her
hand
mouth.
support. What is that?
I wonder as well. Have you
Yeah.
written it down here? No, it just says mukbang video from my 2-year-old niece. Is that some kind of rice dish or something? I think it's really good to get your kids trained early to feed themselves. And I think the tip is, it doesn't matter how messy they are, just let them do it.
Okay.
For a parent, you know, there's such a hassle, but you've just got to let them kind of learn through getting it all over their face and clothes and table. I think we weren't patient enough, so still, I got to say, even my son who's in elementary school, I have to wonder, at lunch at school, what does he do? Like, I'm sure no one feeds him, but he eats somehow. But when he's at home, it's like force feeding him with a spoon or something. We're going to get to your second video, which is more traditional Korean mukbang styling.
Right.
All right, looking forward to that. Here is some Hwang In Uk Pocha or Pojangmacha. We're back for part 2. K-Patch was Cedric in the studio. This week's theme that we dispatched Cedric on is kind of mukbang, eating while you're filming a video, and we're doing that particularly because there's lots of eating going on at the end of the year with friends and family here in Korea for what we call Yeonmal, the year end. Have you got a busy year end lined up, Cedric, in terms of like those kind of engagements?
Sure. Well, I've got I've got an engagement. Actually, 2 things going on this weekend, in which I'm hoping to capture some. Maybe I could
Okay.
share it with you guys.
Oh, nice.
We'll see. But yeah, it's a holiday party.
Yeah, it seems for me, like in broadcasting, I do like guesting on many different shows. And for the most part of the year, they don't do any kind of gatherings. We don't eat together or anything. And then at the year end, it's like, oh, we better do it once at least. And then it's all in December. Like maybe 10 different people have said, let's get together.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, why can't we do this like once a month instead of all at the end of the year? I'm just being a bit selfish, I think. Paulina from the US is on board asking for a Stray Kids song, but we played that one yesterday. If you've got another request, Paulina, please do let us know. And we got a couple of other messages as well.
Yep, Leon says the fried chicken place at Myeongdong, he saw one Singapore food blogger blogging about it.
Oh, I wonder if there's a famous fried chicken place there, because
Might be.
There are so many good fried chicken places in Korea. Pretty much anywhere you go, it's decent, right?
Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with the fried chicken here. I haven't had one where I was like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah, me
Not
neither.
one.
There's one really good one, though, like an old school run by this married couple since, I think, the 80s in Gyeongnidan, next to the big H Hotel, like towards the top end. And it looks really old and run down, but the chicken is very different to the fried chicken that's trendy these days. The batter is really hard, so it takes a good bite to even get through it, but it's so crispy it like completely breaks up in your mouth. That's one of my all-time favorites. We got another message from Trevor in Australia saying, in some parts of Australia may not be as bad as Peter's school lunches, but the three major food groups are frozen, takeaway and microwavable.
That sounds familiar to me.
In some parts of the UK as well, that's like a big deal. And I used to really like it that Korea hardly had those kind of choices, like frozen, not takeaway. Takeaway's been a big thing here for ages, but microwavable. But now if you go to the supermarkets, there are many options for that ready-made meal here in Korea. I still think if it's ready-made Korean food, it must be a bit healthier.
I think so.
And like pizzas and
that seems
hot
like
dogs and
that seems
stuff.
like a very big trend in the West and also coming here.
Yeah.
Just having the ready-made meals for people who are just busy and on the go.
Yeah, I hope they can make them healthy though, because it's such a shame that you have to punish people for being busy by giving them just unhealthy choices,
That's
right?
very true. Yana says, I feel weird watching mukbangs, but I actually record a lot of me eating. I'm weird.
Why do you record you eating?
Do you share that with anyone, or do you just record it for
personal
yourself?
collection. That would be very strange, Anna. Why do you do that? I wonder. I'm really curious. Unita says, thanks for the idea, Peter. Maybe I should do a live broadcast next time I eat alone during a trip somewhere. Yeah, you feel much less lonely, like when people are commenting. The only downside is you have to be a bit careful with your eating habits. Like if you're really messy, then I feel you feel more self-conscious when you're doing that on a program. How about with the mukbangs you film, Cedric? Is that a conscious thing that you're like worried about or taking note of?
No, because all the mukbangs I've ever done has been with people and with friends.
Others.
So
Okay.
I feel more comfortable. I feel like if I did it by myself, I'd feel a little more self-conscious.
All
and
eyes
just,
on you and
yeah,
whatever.
it's just a little weird. But I might want to try it. So if I do try it, you guys please join and show me some love.
I'll
I don't
be
know.
there. I'll be there eating vicariously through you. We're going to get to your second video. So this is more traditional Korean alcohol and cuisine?
So this is makgeolli, which is Korean rice wine.
Oh, lovely.
And the perfect combination with that is pajeon, which
Oh.
is sort of like a fried Korean pancake.
Savory pancakes. Let's check it out. This is very traditional.
Yeah.
It's like an old hanok, it looks like.
Right.
Look at the wallpaper as well, made from hanji.
So stirring the makgeolli, the
In
rice
the proper
wine.
big bowls as
Yeah.
well, with the big ladles. That's
Right.
true.
And that's the pajeon.
Was that a
Actually, no,
being
that's
cooked in front of you?
that was actually a 감자전. So a potato
pancake as well.
Honey makgeolli, yogurt makgeolli, and that's melon makgeolli.
Yeah, honey,
Honey.
yogurt, and melon. So these are flavored makgeollis.
Wow.
I will go with honey, actually.
And you drink it out of a
I've never
bowl,
had any-
a little
Right.
bowl rather than a cup.
Right.
Mine's about to be blown.
And if you guys notice, we're also sitting on the floor.
Can
So
be uncomfortable after an
it
hour
can
or
be,
two, but
especially for
alcohol
tall
helps.
yeah.
Alright, cheers.
Is it good? The moment of truth.
Nice.
Honey makgeolli good?
Actually good.
They were all good. I think they were super sweet, sweeter than I thought.
Yeah, they sometimes put a lot of flavour into it.
Yeah.
Like even without flavour, makgeolli is quite flavoursome.
Sure.
Like compared to other alcohol, like soju for me has no flavour apart from chemicals. That's all it tastes like
Right.
to me. But makgeolli, it's got some kind of depth. It's a bit fizzy as well, a bit milky. So I love just plain as well.
Right.
But even the flavoured ones, if it's a flavour you like, it's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think melon was probably my favorite. It
Yeah.
tasted just like the those little melon ice cream bars that you can get
Oh,
here.
the
It
famous,
tastes just
yeah.
like that.
Oh wow, like a melted one. Fantastic.
Yeah, so that was something hopefully that if you guys haven't seen, that'll be a good first experience for you guys to see something like that, a traditional type of mukbang.
Yeah, in a traditional kind of restaurant as well, where you sit on the floor. If you're not good at that, then please do be careful before you choose a restaurant to make sure there is tables with seats as well.
Right,
'Cause-
sometimes they'll have both.
yeah,
but-
yeah, which is a nice way to do it because a lot of my family from the UK, my older like uncles and whatnot, when they come, they can't sit on the floor. Like it's just physically impossible for them. Koreans are well trained at it, and they do well. But if you're there for an hour or two, I start getting cramps and all sorts. Yeah, it's quite difficult. We're going to play one now from Anne, who visited us in the studio just a week or two ago. Looks
Very
like some
cool.
cookies there, Anne.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Ann, and my son and I made bizcochitos.
What?
Oh,
These
What's
are
bizcochitos?
cookies, from my home state of New Mexico.
Wow.
Okay.
Robert probably knows these if Robert's listening. So these were developed in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and they are the official cookie.
The
of New
official
Mexico
wow.
cookie.
in the
There's an
USA.
official cookie.
Wow.
And they have anise seed in them.
Ooh.
So it's kind of a unique
Anise
flavor
seed.
and brandy, and then they're coated in
Brandy.
sugar and cinnamon.
It's all right for kids?
On special, I will eat a bizcochito.
Please do. I want a biscochito.
Wow.
So they're really light.
Oh, okay. I
and
like a
they're
light
fat
cookie.
cookies because they're pretty much just oil and flour. The traditional recipe uses lard.
Lord, that sounds great.
My
Yeah.
mom's recipe, she has a substitute for using butter-flavored Crisco
Oh,
instead.
I like
I'm
butter
gonna-
flavored anything.
Lard, no es bueno. So they're yummy, and you can see in there the little anise seeds.
Okay.
I've never
I don't
had
think
an
I've had it.
aniseed
Yeah.
cookie.
Yeah, I've
in
never had
jars,
that.
Do you have those aniseed candies
and
in the States?
Polyleaf.
I don't know.
Little
This is,
red balls. They taste all right
traditional
like that,
to
but-
eat these around Christmas time.
A Christmas
So my son and I
cookie.
were doing some Christmas cookie baking today.
And that's another level. You cooked
So
it as well.
there's
That's
my mukbang
crazy.
Video.
Thank you, Anne.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'm going to search out. I've already forgotten the name, though. Biscochitos, I think Rao says. Rao says it's like a salad cookie. What's a salad cookie? Like one you can have with a salad, or it's light like a salad? I wonder. That looked really nice.
That was
though.
interesting. Yeah, New Mexico. I'm not too familiar with some of the things that they have out there, so it was good.
They got a lot
exposure
of
for
like
me.
Mexican influence
I'm
down
sure,
there, right?
yeah.
Robert's always going on about that as well. Kimmy reacting to your video earlier saying, I don't like makgeolli. It tastes too yeasty for me. Yeah, it is a fermented alcohol, so there is
Yeah.
that layer to it, isn't
I can
it?
understand that, but you know what? The flavor. Try the flavor makgeolli next time
Oh.
you can. Yeah, because it doesn't really have that same
Yeah.
yeasty type of flavor. It's really mass, I think.
Like you said, it's really strong, the flavours that they put into
Yeah.
it, like the melon or the honey. Kimmy goes on to say, I prefer soju if I'm drinking Korean alcohol. Yeah, it kind of goes down more smoothly because it's less flavoursome, I suppose. Let's check out Cam Cam, who also visited the studio just a couple of weeks ago. This looks good. What's that? A fajita or something?
Wow.
Being freshly cooked in front of you.
Oh, is that a burrito?
A burrito. What's the difference again?
I think the fajita is everything is separate and you build
Oh, you build it.
Yeah.
Ah, that looks
it.
good.
Okay.
With some bean salad as well.
That looks super healthy too.
I think Cam said he's not going to eat it for us. He doesn't want to expose us to that. But the food itself looks absolutely delicious. There's the after
Oh my goodness.
footage. It does look very healthy.
That looks
Lots
really good.
of veg as
yeah,
well,
no
isn't it?
cheese
Yeah.
in there or anything like that.
Well done, Cam Cam, for sticking to a healthy diet. We're going to get to another song, and then we'll be back with the rest of our listener videos, as many as we can fit in. This is Ijin Hyuk's I Like That. K-Patch with Cedric in the studio doing mukbangs today, and Oda's on board from Norway. I see on Naver V Live, Barbara's saying cute video. I'm guessing maybe to Anne's video about the cookies. Noila's on board, Queen Ayumi, Francis, Opal, and Sla and Samantha. Thanks for tuning in. Send us in your messages about things you like eating, maybe Korean cuisine in particular. A few more messages as well. Siska says, I've got a Pajan and makgeolli video, but not really a mukbang. Yeah, we want to see you eating it, chewing into it, getting messy. That's the whole, I think, I've forgotten English, medyok, the whole attractiveness of mukbangs, right?
Was that the charm?
Yeah, the charm. There we go.
He's losing his English,
I
everyone.
am. I need to go and study.
All right, Yana says, I want pajan. I missed the one I had in Jeonju.
Each like region as well has some kind of different takes as well sometimes on their food and even their alcohol. So there
Right.
could be differences when you go down to Jeonju. Is just great for loads of stuff down there. I had some brilliant grilled cheese on a stick down in Cheonju that I'll never forget. I think it was imshil cheese. Annie says, I had some delicious makgeolli when we visited Gwangju many years ago. Gwangju's famous for being good for cuisine, and they've got a kimchi town there, and I saw tomato kimchi.
Tomato
Like,
kimchi.
I'm sure you might have seen cucumber kimchi, right? That's
Yeah.
relatively common. But
That's your
tomato
favorite,
kimchi,
isn't it?
yeah, I hate it so much. And it's stuffed with carrots sometimes, and I hate carrots as well. But the tomato kimchi was such a mind blow. Like, it's a completely different like taste profile. I didn't try it. I just smelt it and was like, no, thank you.
I would love to try that. Leon says, I love pajan, but never had it with rice wine before. Now, Leon, you have to try that combination.
On a rainy day.
On
as
a
well,
rainy
they
day,
say, right,
exactly.
in Korea. And there's some science behind that, because I talked to a scientist about it, and they're saying on rainy days, your body craves like oily, greasy foods more. It needs it for some reason because of the humidity or something. And that pajeon is like really oily and greasy, right? Because they fry it in a pan. Oh, it's so good,
There
isn't
you go.
it?
It's science.
Let's get on to some photos here from Jordan. He said, I think I'm a little late with my submissions, but I've been craving mulnaengmyeon all day. But we're all out. I got lucky and found this package hiding in the fridge. Oh, it's the ready-made stuff. Have you tried this as well? The naengmyeon ready-made in the packs?
I don't think so.
Do you like naengmyeon?
I
in
do.
general?
I do, especially in the summer. I like it when it's cold.
Yeah. When it's hot outside, having a nice mulnaengmyeon with the ice in it. Jordan, it looks like you're really enjoying that. Thanks for that photo. That's a proper mukbang. I must say, though, restaurant naengmyeon is way better than store-bought, like, pack naengmyeon, because it has a completely different texture. It's a bit more... The noodles are a bit thicker with the buckwheat there, as you can see, like in there. I like the really thin, like almost translucent noodles you get here. And it's not as cold because you don't have the soup as an ice form. I guess you could put it in the freezer if you wanted to do that. But it looks like you're enjoying it, Jordan. Sorry if I put you off there and I'm making you jealous that we can have it at a restaurant. In your face. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get to Mazzy's video from Malaysia, I believe. Let's check this out. You say this is char kway toy, flat rice noodles with savoury and sweet gravy. It looks good. I like a lot of sauce. I like my food quite salty.
I do too. That almost looks soupy.
Yeah, it looks like you're just drinking all the sauce.
She is in her own world.
Mazzy's having a good time there. You say mine has some blood cockles and there's barbecue squid on the table as well. That was delicious. It's a restaurant called Warung Hijau in Malacca, Malaysia. Does that happen often? People just film you eating? Oh, look at that squid.
Wow, that looks like a sausage. That's a squid?
Yeah, I think they've cut it
I
down
see
the
it, I see
middle
it.
and it's like stuffed. Yeah. That does look amazing. Thank you for your video, Mazzy.
That was very enticing.
Now I'm hungry. What are we going to do? Send us some food for these mukbangs instead, please, guys. Not just show us and make us jealous, right? We got one, I think, from Siska in Indonesia now. Let's check out Siska's. Looks like you're...
I bet she's in Korea.
This is when we went out for lunch. It was the sannakji, the live octopus.
Yeah.
She doesn't really like raw food for starters. All things that are moving, but we made her eat it. Because it's got,
so we can see that.
yeah, it's got sesame oil on it.
There's a little one there, yeah.
With the what is it? With the salt in there. I think that tastes nice. The sauce.
Yeah.
Right? Have you tried that?
I have not, because I would die probably.
Oh,
I'm
you're allergic
Yeah.
to... Wait, squid?
Squid. As far as I know, that's the only thing I'm allergic to.
Okay, so
Once he sticks onto
nakji is
your
technically
there you go.
octopus. Could we
Right.
try it?
I don't want to risk it.
No, you need to have a
Just tastes
test
like the
before
oil,
that
right?
happens.
Yeah.
See, for a first
That's
time,
nice.
she handled it well.
It's nice.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if it was sticking
Well done.
in her mouth.
I remember that day, and yeah, they cut it up quite small, so it's not dangerous. It just feels a bit funky when it sticks to the inside of your mouth or something. I love the flavour of sesame oil and salt, and that's why I like that dish. Like, the actual nakji doesn't really taste of anything. It's quite plain, and just you're chewing, and it's quite it's quite tense, like a tense muscle when it's raw like that, rather than cooked when it becomes chewy. Thanks for sending that in, Siska. That's a good memory from about a month or so ago, right? Next one is from Yana in Malaysia. Thanks for all this footage. Oh, this is me again.
Look at you.
This is in the summertime when Yana came to visit, and that is mulnaengmyeon.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Now, what do you have there, Peter?
I think mine is. Why is mine a different colour there? But it is naengmyeon.
Me and King Peter duet.
That's right. We're doing the mukbang together, and we were talking to lots of listeners, and I was trying to sing the naengmyeon song.
I see.
Pretty badly.
I like it for the
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, if you ever come and have food with me, you can see that it's going to be filmed somehow, some way. It's not going to be private, okay? We got one final one as well from Ing Yin in Malaysia. This one is a Italian brunch buffet, I believe. Very classy, Ing Yin. Look at all those like grilled vegetables, asparagus. Do you like asparagus?
I do. Asparagus is something I didn't grow up with,
No, me neither.
but as an adult, I do appreciate it.
It's a good adult vegetable, I feel.
I think so.
It's a bit pricey here, though, like in the supermarket, if you want to buy it, compared to the UK. I think it's about 2 or 3 times more expensive.
That's not surprising. It seems like with produce
Yeah.
in Korea, it's more expensive generally.
Yeah, don't you feel
Certain
like,
produce.
because the US supermarkets, like buying beef and stuff, is super reasonable, right? The prices.
Yeah, I would say so.
Here, when you go shopping, and if you want to stay healthy and have fruits, veg, and fresh meat, it can cost a bomb, like, to do so. Do you do a lot of grocery shopping, Cedric, and like cook at home?
No, not at all. But I need to. I want to really eat more vegetables.
How
and,
many meals do you eat at home a week? About
on a good week, 1 or 2.
really?
Yeah.
Wowzers!
Yeah, so I buy my food so much. Now, sometimes I'll, have one of my good friends that you guys know. She might cook for us.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's the only time I'll probably have something at home.
And then otherwise, you're just eating out.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
what
eating
are
out
you-
or buying stuff or a delivery. And it's mostly because of time.
Sure.
It's more convenient.
I remember when I used to live alone. If you cook just for yourself, it's so much effort to food satisfaction ratio because there's only one person eating,
Right.
and then you've got to do the same process as if like 5 people are eating, but it's just for you. So I used to think this is such a waste. Yeah,
Right.
And the only time it was good is when I cooked a stew, like a winter stew, and I'd make like 10 batches, and then you can take it out of the freezer maybe like a month later and eat it for a meal and stuff like that. But that's a hassle to get down to it, right? Maybe if you're hungry and you want to eat healthy, Cedric, you could just watch one of your mukbang videos vicariously.
Yeah. I mean, that's the easy way to do it.
Get some satisfaction. Next week, do we know the theme?
Not yet. So we'll definitely let you guys know as soon as we
Okey-dokey.
figure it out.
We're talking it out. We were going to maybe do airports, but I think maybe that's on hold for a little while, possibly.
Right, and I think it was already done as well. But
Yeah.
we'll let you guys know.
Okie dokie. And get your videos and photos in for that. We'll try and tell you by tomorrow. Thanks for coming in, Cedric. I
No
hope you get
problem.
over your jet lag.
Yeah, in a few days I'll be fine.
Or maybe
so
move
thank
to
you.
France. That could be an
That-
option.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Have a good week.
You too.
We're going to get to some Gia now. This is Let's Have a Drink. 술 한잔 해요.